Hi friends, it's Deanna here today, and today I am coming at you with another shear tutorial. This time we're going to be shearing sleeves. I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful look on a sleeve. It could be a shorter sleeve, it could be a 3/4 sleeve, or a long sleeve. So let's get started. If you see here, usually if you do a regular sleeve, your sleeve would come pretty much straight down here as from your arm side. So this would be your arm side, and it would come straight down, or even it would go in a little bit to kind of slim down the arm area for it to fit fittedly. But because I want it fittedly, I don't even know if that's a word, but because I want to gather this bottom, this hack works best if your sleeve kind of flares out a little bit. So if you're using just a regular sleeve that fits snugly at the top, I would, from the arm side, at least go out a couple of inches. If you go straight down at the bottom, it ends up being like a couple of inches wider than the size of the arm side. So I probably would want to spread it out a little bit. So I would grab my arm side and kind of just slowly grade it out so I could have a little bit of a bell shape here at the bottom. So this one has already got a bigger arm side because it's going to be gathered to fit the arm side, because this is a bishop sleeve. I'm using the bishop sleeve from the cuddle tunic pattern. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hem my sleeve, and I'm just going to hem it at a 1/2 inch like I would regularly. And we're going to pretend it's already hemmed because I'm going to show you the next step I'm going to do, and I want to do it right now before I even hem it. I'm going to grab a ruler, and I'm going to use a water soluble marker, and I'm thinking about 1 inch away from the edge. On this one, see how there's like this gap right here? I went about 1 inch above from the actual hem line. So I'm thinking like about 1 inch and a little bit. So I'm just going to go right here from my clips, which is like 1/2 inch. So it's going to be like 1.5 inches above my line, my bottom. And I'm going to add some lines. Because I'm going to shear over these lines. Shearing really is just like sewing straight lines with elastic thread on your bobbin. So then after I have that first line, I'm going to go and draw 2 more lines and a 1/2 inch above it. So my shearing width right here is 1/2 inch, and you can do it tighter if you want, like a 1/4 inch, or even wider if you want, like 3/4 inch. But I find that 1/2 inch for me is a great distance between each line for my shearing. That's just the look I like to go for. So now that I've got my 3 lines here, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to my sewing machine, first hem, and then I'm going to put in the 3 lines of shearing here. Now we have a full-blown tutorial on how to shear here on our channel. So if you want to find that, you can give you some information, but I'm just going to go real quickly and show you how to do the shearing, and then we'll be attaching the sleeve just like you would in a regular way, and it will give us that beautiful detail. So I'm excited about it. Let me show you how to finish it up. I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. All right, now like I said, we do have a video on shearing. So for shearing, you're gonna need to have this elastic thread, and all you need to do is thread your bobbin. Now this one doesn't have a ton of it, so I might have to reload my bobbin in a little bit. Let me trim this. And you add that to your bobbin casing, making sure that your thread or your elastic gets caught on the tension disc. And then I turn my tension to like an 8, between 7 and 8, and I turn my stitch length to a 5. And now we're ready to go ahead. Oh, I didn't hem it yet. Actually, let me go hem this first. All right, now that it's hemmed, let's go get started, and we're just doing straight lines. When I get here to the end, instead of cutting the thread, I just kind of pull and turn. And see how it's already starting to shear? And there it is, sheared on the bottom. Now I'm gonna do the same for the other sleeve. How cute is that? I just reloaded my bobbin and I did not make sure it was cut on the tension disc very well, and so it did not do what it was supposed to do. It just kind of starts coming really easily, and so it doesn't sure. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute what I mean. Where are you? Which one's the side that I need to pull out? See how loose that is right there? That's not what you want. You want it to be, see how loose it is back here? You want it to be taut. So I'm gonna take that off. There we go. What's really cool too is that as you sew it, see how nice it looks now? In the back, it looks nice and straight. As you sew it, you realize what the machine is supposed to sound like. And it might sound a little bit off and you're like, oh, I know, that didn't catch. It sounds nice and smooth right now. So I know it caught. Usually that's a giveaway. All right, there it is. All right, to finish up this beautiful sleeve, all we gotta do now is we're going to sew it either. If your sleeve is meant to be sewn inset, we're going to sew these two sides, right sides together and finish that off, and then we'll just attach it how it's supposed to be attached, and this is finished. Or if it's supposed to be sewn on first on the sleeve to the arm side, you would sew it on, and then when you sew the sides, you would sew it up. Like this is it. That's all I have left to do with the sleeve, and it is finished, and it's got this beautiful detailing. Look how pretty that looks. I just love that so much. It looks so pretty, and it gives it like a little extra detail to the top. So I'm gonna finish my top, and I'm gonna show you just what it looks like when I'm finished. All right, we are finished with our sleeves. Didn't these turn out super cute? I love it. I think these are super cute as well on the longer sleeve or even a short sleeve. If you didn't want to have as much ruffle here at the bottom, you could go closer to the seam allowance, or you could even go farther up if you wanted to have ruffle. You could even do like shearing like in midway, and then again at the bottom to give it like that little look where it goes like in at the elbow and then again in at the wrist, and it would be super cute. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please check out all of our other tutorials so you don't miss out, and subscribe to our channel so you can see all the future tutorials coming up, and find us on Facebook where we have a really nice community of sewists, and we'd love to see you there. Bye.